Bernd Leno stars for Arsenal on debut as German begins battle to displace Petr Cech. When Bernd Leno made the move from Bayer Leverkusen to the Emirates, he expected to start the season as number 1. It hasn't quite gone to plan for the German international, who has had to bide his time playing second fiddle to veteran Petr Cech. But with the Czech enjoying a night off, Leno had the chance to impress against Europa League whipping boys Vorskla. He couldn't keep a clean sheet, 2 snapshots from nowhere put paid to that, but was super assured with the ball at his feet, and that's a big part of Unai Emery's new-look Arsenal. But did he do enough to replace Cech for the visit of Everton on Sunday? Didn't really get tested until 20 minutes in, when he held a speculative effort without any trouble. Key to games like this is keeping your concentration even when you're on the very periphery of the match, and the German was able to do this. Was taken by surprise by the Czechnikov goal, but no keeper could really have saved that. What he's like when Huddersfield and Cardiff are raining and booming crosses remains to be seen. Cech is more proven in this area. Who's no one? Cech, what an important one this is with Emery keen for the keeper to play out from the back. One thing is certain, the German certainly doesn't panic with the ball at his feet. Admittedly Vorskla weren't herring in on him, but one of his first touches was a crowd-pleasing dink to midfield. He continued in that vein and is certainly far ahead of Cech in that part of his game. Who's no one? Leno barking orders and pointing defenders around the pitch like any keeper should. They're not shrinking violets keepers, are they? And this one is no different. He'll get more confident too as he trusts his central defenders and plays more minutes for the Gunners. He's got some way to go to surpass Cech in this respect though, it's his forte. Who's no one? Cech, with his teammates having a lot of the possession, Leno held a high line, sometimes way outside his box as the Gunners pressed. In truth he didn't need to spot the danger too much, there hardly was any. But it was still comforting to know that defenders had an outlet should they need him. Didn't close down the first goal and was not able to get near the second. But no one could have anticipated those shots from those passages of play. Who's no one? Leno 8 minutes in and Vorskla get their first free kick, with Leno not afraid to tell his two-man wall where he wanted them. In the second period his goal came under a little pressure around the hour mark, but he didn't overcomplicate things and let his defenders deal with any danger. Half the battle with keepers is knowing when to come and when to stay. Leno made the right calls and can't really be blamed for the Vorskla consolations. Who's no one? A tie. If the key to how Emery wants to set up his team is playing from the back, then it has to be Leno ahead of Cech in the pecking order. But there's much more than that to being a successful Premier League keeper, and Leno may need easing in more before he's ready to claim the mantle from Cech. Who's no one? Cech. For now,